Hastings. Today is going to be a little different. I can't lie, I feel very nervous right now. Like, I'm really like, I don't know, if you know me in real life, you know I'm like a very like energetic, bubbly person, but for some reason I find it so hard to talk to a camera because I'm like, no one's talking back at me.
I don't think I can do this anymore, you guys.
Like, what am I supposed to do? So bear with me. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna just dive in. I've been trying a bunch of new things with my content recently. Not to ramble, but I'm just gonna try a bunch of different things and like do whatever I want because it's my channel. Like, I might as well experiment, right?
NANI?
Today's topic is actually going to be a little bit of trauma from we'll get into it, but I have some notes here because I just was journaling and I was like, wait, I literally talked to like all my black girlfriends about all this stuff and it seems to be like a common phenomenon. So I just wanted to like spill my guts and let's see like if anyone relates to it. So if you relate to anything I've stated, like just like comment down below. Like, I'd love to hear your stories because I know as a black girl, like I've experienced this like growing up and even still now. But I'm curious if like other people like our Arab queens, our Indians, our Asians, all of them.
Briefs that both men and women and non-binary people of all gender appropriations and the pronouns, everyone is included.
I wonder if they also experience this stuff too, which I think they would, but I feel like it would be different for each group of people. So we're gonna start when first hit the fan. Okay, so junior high. What was the experience like? It was a very interesting experience, to say the least. I was one of 3 black people in my class. So it was me, a girl, and a guy who were black in that class. I'm not forgetting anyone else. It was only 3. And it was definitely very interesting because I just remember growing up feeling like, growing up like from like grade 3 to like whatever, I was super confident. I was like, I am that like, don't me or whatever. Like, I was super confident. Like, bro, I literally was on top of the world. Like, I was like, I'm taking your man. Like, bro, I was on Gina in that. But then as like life progressed on, I started to like feel like, I feel like the first time I ever felt like insecure was like probably like grade 6, I want to say. And that was just because it was this weird teacher, but not my tea to spill. Let's just say I don't think he works at the school anymore, to say the least. But yeah, I just remember like feeling always like I was the last pick. Like, when I tell you, they would literally say, do this or you have to date Lisa.
NANI?
Yeah. Give me your food or you have to date Lisa. Do my assignment or you have to date Lisa. And this was like a widespread thing. Like, once the teachers heard about that, I wasn't the only one. There was another guy, but I'm not gonna say his name because, like, I don't know, I wouldn't want anyone airing my business. But there was another guy that do this too as well. But like right when the teachers heard about it, like they shut it down immediately, which was really good. But like, I just remember like that shit hurt, bro. It hurt. Like, and it completely like broke my self-confidence to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm like the ugliest bitch alive. And it's like, I don't know, navigating school life, because it is a hard time. It's like there's so much changes happening, like biologically, mentally, all these things, right? But let me find my words, bro. I just thought of another story that happened. This was like grade 5. I remember this teacher. I don't care, I'm airing her This Miss Downey, if you're watching this, bro, you were evil and you know you were. So basically, again, one of 3 black people in grade 5. There was only 2, and we were both girls, right? So I had purple braids. I think some of my black girls know where this story's going. I had purple braids. The other girl had black braids. So the braids at the end, at the back of your head, especially when you're getting like the ones with the knot, so not knotless, but like the other one, growing up, that's what I used to get. They slip off so easily. So tell me why my braid slips off. It's on the floor. I did not see this. I did not see it at all. My teacher, Miss Downey, she picks it up like it's a freaking bug. She raises it up. Class, does this belong to anyone? Gets everyone's attention. Waits until everyone is like looking at her to say that. And it's like, you knew that was my braid. Nobody else has purple braids. So it's like, what were you like trying to do? So it's like, even coming from like that standpoint, like, it's like, this is teaching people that this behavior is okay. And I feel like that's where people actually started feeling very, very comfortable doing this stuff. Another thing that this same teacher used to do, I used to always say, and then, right? She made these people say, whenever I would say, and then. Like, literally, it was so bad. And they'd get me to talk just so I could say it. So then they could all, like, the whole class as a whole could be like, wrong. Like,
Hey vlog.
guys, I'll leave her at. You guys should go follow her. She's baddie as hell. She's literally my best friend.
Yo, you're gassing.
You're gonna spill the tea later, but right now I'm talking about what it's like growing up as a black girl.
Yes.
So,
oh my gosh, Kate, I'm excited to see this.
Yep. Where were we? It's just like there was a bunch of things, but I won't ramble too long about every little thing that happened. But another question, when did you notice like different treatment because of your looks? So growing up, I literally was treated like by like all my classmates, right? Oh my god, there's a cat. A little black. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, but I was treated like literal. Nobody ever had a crush on me, and I can't force anyone to have a crush on me, but they made it a point to be like, oh, nobody has ever had a crush on Lisa, right? And then the transition from grade 9 to grade 10 is where I had like a little mini glow up, I guess we could say. I'll insert some pictures here. So this is me before, this is me after. So yeah. And I just remember vividly, like, there was this one dude who was in my junior high, and we were sitting on the bus. So we were taking like the bus home, and everyone would take this bus home who lived in my area, who went to the same high school as me, because it was just like the most convenient with like timing, area, blah, 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 blah. So we were all on this bus, and then this dude, oh my god, I don't say his name. This dude goes and starts saying like, oh, but Lisa actually had the biggest glow up, and like, from that day onward, like, that's when I actually noticed there was a change, because before it's very easy to like look past that stuff, because I would literally make it a point to not talk to like any guys, because I was like, there's no way that they could like me, so there's no point. So it's like almost like I would like mentally prepare myself for disappointment, so I don't get my hopes up just for it to like come crashing down. So I just be like, no, nobody likes me, After that, that's when I started noticing like different treatment. And it's like, what was so crazy to me is that like it was different for men and women, right? So men would start treating me better as I got like prettier and had my glow up, and women would treat me worse. And it's like, I think specifically friendships I made in junior high going into high school, those all fizzled off, and I genuinely believe it was for that reason. It was either me distancing myself from them or just complete cut off, because no. But yeah, it would just be like, I feel like with, like, I wrote it down here, but I feel like girls love when you're doing like worse than them, not like significantly, but like just like they know that like they're doing a little better than you. But the minute they see you as a threat, a guy comes and compliments you or something, or you do better on a test than them, suddenly they're your biggest hater. And it's like, that was the case with one person who I was really close friends with. And I remember like the moment that thing switched, because like basically this one guy from a friend group flirted with me low-key. It was the first time any of that like happened with especially people from my junior high, right? I'm hoping they're not watching this, because this is kind of very obvious who I'm like alluding to. But yeah, after that day everything switched up. Like, it's just like I would constantly hear like, oh, she'd come to me, she'd be like, and again, we were like sisters, bro, we were locked in. She'd be like, oh, such and such is talking about you. And I'm like,
No, we asked.
thank you for telling me, but why does she feel so comfortable going to you to talk bad, because if anyone would like come to talk bad about her to me, they already know I'm telling her and I'm shutting that stuff down. Like, I'm not playing with that, right? It's just like, I don't know. And this is like something that has been like a reoccurring factor. Okay, so we covered junior high. High school we touched on briefly. If you guys want like a in-depth like story time, something similar to this about my high school experience, please let me know, because the stuff that happened, crazy. The cat, because we have a little garden in the front of my house, I think the cat's been eating our plants. I really hope it's not. But sorry, yeah, if you guys want like an in-depth story time for like high school, that experience, bro, that was literally like the worst time of my life. When I tell you guys, I promise you that was the worst, like the lowest it's been. I still am recovering to this day from all the stuff that occurred. But yeah, now we're gonna fast forward to university life and how things have been now. So I feel like now I can genuinely say, like, I feel like I'm treated with like decency and respect by most people when it's a platonic way, right? I feel like I have to be more selective with like my female friendships though, just because like, I don't know, if you guys have ever been friends with someone like this, but where they're like, oh, you're so pretty, I wish I could look like you, like, I'm so ugly, like, it's just kind of like putting themselves down and like in hopes to like put you up. But it's like, I don't want to hear you calling yourself ugly, especially like when they're like literally drop dead gorgeous. Like, I don't want to hear you like putting yourself down, you know? Like, I feel like I avoid friendships like that. Or like if they're saying like I love you within like the first week of being friend, yeah, GG's gang. It's a wraps. Exit stage right, please. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like I have to be a lot more selective with my girl friendships, but like those genuinely have my heart. Like the girls who I do let into my circle and I let them stay in my circle, trust, all 10 toes down, standing on business, I am for them. Ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde type, period. But with men, let's get into it. How did dating change after this glow up, right? Whew. It's getting deep, guys. I feel, okay, so anyone who knows me knows I do not discriminate. I am genuinely Miss Universal, Miss Exploration, Miss Extraterrestrial. That's how you say it. I don't discriminate at all. But my track history, well, it's been a lot, but it's like, I love my white tea men. I love Nick, I need a Nicolandria story right now, but like, I'm not trying to force it. Like, I love my black kings. I love all races. Holla if you want. But I feel like cause I like have been talking to a decent amount of like white men and like have like situations with them, like, and I'm not even saying like romantic, like it's like we could be like working together, blah, blah, blah. I just feel so heavily objectified sometimes. Like, it's just like you don't see me as a person, you just see me as like this idea, or I feel like an experiment. Because tell me when I'm talking to this guy, things are going great. We have like, we're both very competitive, played sports growing up, right? So we were like, oh, he was like, oh, like, what sport are you trying to lose in? Because I was like 1v1 me. He was like, what sport are you trying to lose in? I was like, okay, chillax, but basketball, let's do basketball, right? And then we were like, oh, I'm so confident, if I win, I want you to buy me ice cream. You're gonna get me marble slab, Cookie Monster ice cream. If you know, you know. Cotton candy, Oreos, some gummy bears if you feel extra. That's what I wanted, right? And I was like, okay, if you win, what do you want? I was expecting something like McDonald's, a cupcake. Tell me this guy said a makeout sesh. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, But why did he say that? I was like, where did that, like, and take in, it's like, this is our first, like, conversation. Like, it's just trying to set up a date, right? For us to, like, get to know each other. And I was just like, that's so, like, out of the ordinary. And it's like another guy, like, slid up on my Instagram being like, let's kiss right now. Like, I've never talked to you. I don't know you. I don't even know your middle name. What are you talking about? I don't know what your favorite color is. I don't know if you're an only child, if you have siblings. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bruh? So it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's just like, I feel like I can't ever have like a genuine, like, conversation without it being sexual. But I'm like, okay, white girls, I actually need you guys to comment too, because I need to know, is that like a thing that's niche to black girls where it's like men will just make things sexual from like the get-go? Or is this something that happens to you guys as well? And I'm like not talking about like there's always like that like one odd person or like two, but like every single person you talk to, is that the case? Because I feel like I always have to like redirect the conversation to make it appropriate. I always have to say stuff like, oh, let's keep it PG, like I'm not about that lifestyle. If you're looking for something, holler at the next girl, because you're not gonna get it from me, honestly. Like, very strict around here, which is like, that's not like a thing to like be like, oh, if you aren't, then that's like a bad thing. No, it's not at all. Like, live your life, girl, live your life, please queen, please queen. But it's just like, that's not how I roll. And yeah, another thing, yeah, I want to bring up, this is like, I just have like notes written down, but I personally am looking for something serious. Like, I want to be married by 25. The clock is ticking, so the wheels need to start turning, if that makes sense. But I look for something serious. But even if I was looking for something unserious, casual cashmere. Okay guys, I'm gonna finish it up in here because now we're filming on my iPad because my freaking camera just died. But as I was saying, even if it's guys, that cut off so much times. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, like, even if it's something like very casual, like, you should still have that basis of respect where you can acknowledge that someone's an actual human being. Like, what's going on? I don't know. It's just like, I feel like it's almost like I left one bad thing in junior high and high school to like go into a complete other side of it. And it's like, even going back to like how like girls get triggered sometimes, like, it's just like, it's hard because it's like, this is not even like recognition that I want to be getting. Like, these men aren't even like serious. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't actually have like the intention of getting to know me. It's more like, oh, they want to do this, that, and the third. Like, it's like, there's a reason there's like a male loneliness epidemic. Like, genuinely, I'm so sorry. A lot of men need to take some time to reflect, because I've tried giving them the benefit of the doubt. Every single time I'm like, oh girl, I should have ran at the first red flag, bro. Like, tell me why. This is a little TMI, but I feel like we're on FaceTime, so I might as well just like overspill. I'm an oversharer in HD, bro. Speaking of that, you guys should follow my Instagram. I'll put it on the screen right now. And my TikTok. Yeah, I went on a date, and then this guy, literally, he's white. I met him at work, and he was interested in me, and he was like, oh, I'd like to take you on a date. I was like, okay, cool, he wasn't like, he was attractive. But he started talking about how he doesn't support Black Lives Matter in like on a first date. Like, and that's so crazy to me, because it's like, bro, wouldn't you be wanting to like make your best like moves on me? Why are we talking about this right now? Like, huh? But yeah, I think that will be the end of the video. If you guys want to see my like high school trauma dump, and I'm telling you guys, it's actually serious and deep, so let me know if you guys want to see that, and I'll film it. But I'm not gonna film it if you guys don't want to see it, because it's actually just gonna make me relive all that trauma. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to this point, I love you lots. We need to come up with a name for like the fandom, because we are at like, I think last time I checked we were at like 39. I'm thinking like lovelies, like Lisa Lovelies. What do you guys think? We are going places for sure. Like, I honestly, like, I don't know, like the amount of like DMs I've gotten from people being like, oh, they love my episodes, my videos. It's like crazy to me because I'm like, I'm just being myself. Like you guys like me, like, and I feel like as I like continue to grow, I kind of want to like host stuff, like maybe like a little like picnic for like people to like come and like hang out, not like a meet and greet type thing, but like it's just like literally like just hang out as friends, bro, because I consider you guys all my friends. Like you guys know a lot about me. But yeah, until next time.